Hey, it's Evan here in week 3, and though it's still very cold outside, I promise we are heating up. Well, at least in terms of your spring A term, things are starting to heat up because, as of now, believe it or not, we are more than 25% of the way through the term already. Now, with that sense of urgency in mind, that's why last week I went through the process of accessing the Turnitin Feedback Studio, which of course is the place in Moodle where after you upload your written assignment or one of your papers, that's where you can see all the comments and feedback that the professor left for you so you can continue to improve your writing scores moving forward. So today, also extremely important, I just want to make sure you're able to get in to the place in Moodle where you can access your overall grade and see the entire breakdown of all the points that you've been earning so far. Now you might say, hey, Evan, it's not that important. We're only a couple weeks in. But if you think about it like this, of the 100% worth of points that you can earn, 25%, one quarter of those are already on the books. So it is actually super important you start checking your grades right now and you continue to check them throughout the remaining 6 weeks or so. So knowing your overall grade is very important, but it's probably even more important to take it a step further and understand how you're doing in each of the individual categories that you're graded on. So for example, let's say you're doing really well on your discussion forums, above average on your written assignments, but let's say you're really struggling on your quizzes. Remember, some classes are weighted pretty evenly across all the categories, so even if you're struggling on those quizzes, it's not going to drag your overall grade down quite as much. Conversely, some classes are weighted pretty heavily in one particular category. So for this example, if your class is weighted heavily on those quizzes and you're really struggling on them, obviously your overall grade will be much lower by the end of the term unless you start to work with me and your instructor to boost those quiz grades so you can have a higher overall final grade in your class. To understand how your particular class is broken down, remember the syllabus has a complete breakdown of how all the points are earned in each of your classes. So please be sure to check that out so you understand exactly what you need to do to get the highest possible grade by the end of the term. If you have any questions about this or anything else at all, please shoot me a text so we can set up a phone call. I'd be happy to help. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.